Hello viewers, welcome to this video. In this tutorial I want to take you step by step on how you can model a slope truss just like this. You can see how you can apply your loads, analyze and export your drawings to prota and get all your detailed drawings as is required. Okay, this video is actually for beginners and for those who want to have a deeper knowledge of prota structure and prota steel. You can as well watch it to the end. But before I continue, if this is the first time you're coming across our channel, kindly show us some love by subscribing. As you can see, it's a new channel. Okay, without wasting time, let's go start a new project. We give it a name. It's steel truss. Okay, then based on the country you are residing, you select your code. I am in Nigeria, so I will use PS 8110 for concrete. It doesn't matter, choose anyone. I'm using Euro code. Select OK. Okay, give it time. Okay, so it opens like this. So the first thing you do here is to create your axis, just like every other software. You create your axis. So to do that, you go to modeling. Anything about modeling your structures, you can get it under modeling. So axis, orthogonal axis generator, click and you left click. So when you pick and you left click, this dialog box comes up. What you see here is direction 1 axis represent your horizontal axis, and direction 2 axis represent your vertical axis. So in my horizontal axis, I have 7.5. Correctly is okay, it's 5 meters. The span of my building is 5 meters. Then I have 2 here. Then in the vertical direction is 5 meters. That is 15 meters. Okay, so I can click OK. So this is what we have. You can see it is 5 from here to here is 5 meters, from here is 5 meters. I have 10 meters. Span is 10 meters, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the next thing we want us to do is to create your levels. Okay, because create your levels, so you go to building setout, come to building, come to insert stories. So we will have 3 stories. Once the first story, we to take care of the concrete column that are starting from ground. The second story will take care of the steel that is 3 meters, and the fourth and the third story will take care of the steel column that is 4 meters. So we'll enter here 3. Okay, so it's a story height, so then we leave it by default 3 meters. Okay. So when you enter this, you see automatically it has taken us to the third story, making it 3. Okay, ticked. Okay, come here, edit story. Okay, we did that for story 1. It's just 150 from ground to 150. It's not high. Okay. story 2 is 3 meters, and story is 4 meters. Okay, I'll put 1000 here. Okay, so this is what we have. In the foundation depth, we can allow the default. Okay, so now we position our concrete columns. To do that, you can go to story 1 and go to modeling. When you know that a story is highlighted, you see it's darker, it's thicker, showing that it is a story that is current. Okay, so you go to modeling, you go to concrete. Okay, a dialog box will come up. Let's give it time. Okay, this concrete will give the size of concrete column we want to have here. We want to have 400 by 400. Okay, I want it to be at the center, so you can click and drag to insert them once. Okay, all of them will be inserted just like that. Or you can just click 1, 2 and drop it at intervals that you want the columns to be, just like this. Okay, so when you are done, you can escape or you can close in this. So if you want to see what you have done in 3D, you can just go to view, right click and say 3D physical model. Okay, so you see this is your concrete column. It terminates at 150. Okay, so click here to go back to the plan view, and now you jump to the second story. The second story, you are having the steel one side. Okay, so you go to steel, go to steel column. Okay. So you can actually select here to have this section that you need, or to modify the section. Okay, so I'm using universal column. You can see BS will have BS shapes, so you can click here to select any of the country shapes that you're familiar with or that you want to use. Okay, these American shapes. I'm going with the BS, but then I'm using a smaller section. I'm using this. Okay, these are trial sections, so if any of them fails, then I will modify. Okay, so you can click here. Okay, you can pick here, or you can drag and drop. You can drag and drop just like before. Okay, you can check it in 3D. Okay, but we don't have this column. We don't have this column two sides. One side is 4 meter and one side is 3 meter. So we delete this. We delete the second one. Then I click delete. Okay, columns, yes. Okay, so you can still look at it. Yeah. So here we are going to insert the 4 meter. Okay, I'm going to insert the 4 meter here. So you come to this story, go to plan view, come to this story 4, and make it active, and pick your steel column. Okay, pick your steel column. You can see, check the shape. You will see the shape. Okay, 203 by 203 by 46. You can say okay. Okay, and we drop it here. Okay, so let's look at it in 3D. You can see this is a column. So what you now do is to select this column and say link the story. Okay, just double click, go to properties, and then say link this story. Let it go down to 2 stories. Okay, update. You can see this has gone. You can see this is 3 meter and this is 4 meter. So what you cannot do is to select properties of this column and then drop them at the remaining intervals, so you have something like this. Okay, so this is what you have. So the next thing we do now is to insert our trusses. So to put the trusses, go to team members and pick your truss. Okay, truss, you can select from one point. See, from one point. Okay, you don't want you want to make it in plan view, and make this story the default. Okay, now let's make it in 3D. Okay, the truss, I'll pick here column endpoint. Make sure you snap at the column endpoint. Okay, to column endpoint. Okay. Column endpoint. Let's give it time. A dialog box is going to come where you can edit your truss. Okay, so I'm going to pick this type of truss. Okay, so this type of truss I picked. So you can see HL is 500 is distance. You can actually reduce it if you wish to. Reduce it. First, let's look at the direction. Let's look at how it comes. Okay, so this is actually at this story. Okay, you can right click, you can click, say move. Move column end. Okay. If this is not effective, let's delete this. Let's delete this. Okay, so let's make our story this default. Let this story be default. Okay, and go to your team member, pick truss. Starting from the end point here, and zoom to end point here. Make sure it's snapped end point. Okay, now pick this. Okay, now you can say okay. This is what you have. Okay, so you want this to go down. Okay, so I want this to go down. How do we do that? Just select on this, right click and go to properties and check this left vertical offset. Okay, let me see. So I want this to go down by 1000. I want it to go down by 1000. So this is right offset, this is left offset. So this one is going down by minus 1000. Okay, left vertical offset. Let's put minus 1000. Minus 1000. There. Click here. Okay, I say okay. Okay, so this is what you have, and this is what we want. Okay, so when you're done with this, you right click and copy. Just copy this. Okay, make sure you copy it at the end points. Copy at end points and make sure you're placing it at end points. Okay. Okay. You're placing it like this. Okay. So this is what we have. Okay. So you can see we have modeled our leg. So next thing we do now is to insert our braces. You can insert brace here. So we quickly go to steel, brace, and you pick this, you pick this. Okay. So I want my braces to be 2 counts. So you can just put it 2 here. Okay. Then okay. So this is what you have. Alright. So if you want to move up here, move these areas. This is now when you come here, you take it to this one. The F1J. F1J. F1. This is F1J. So I'm going to take Y here. I'm going to take it up a bit by 200. Okay, you click here. See, this has moved up. And F2. F2J. F2J. This F2J. You take it here. Take it up by 200. Okay, so this is what we have, so that it will not clash with our base plate. Okay, you can say okay. Okay, then you select from here to here. Okay. Okay, so here, select from here to here. Okay, 3 meters. Select from here to here. Okay, something like this. Okay. So if you want to have a brace up here, you can just select this member and select this member. Okay. So here we have zoom this shape. You see our braces have on both the bottom cord and top. We want to be on only on the top cord and not the bottom cord. So you come here and enter 0. This bottom code 1, top code 1, bottom code 1, enter here 0. So you should only have a count. Okay, here there is 0. Okay, so you can see it's only, and of course you can change this profile and change the section if you wish to. Okay. Okay, and if this is too long, you can also split it into 2. can also have like 2 counts. Okay, let's say okay. So you can have 2 counts just like this. I select here to here. Okay, you can have 2 counts, and this count I don't want here to be 0. Okay, so I have something like this. Okay. So the next thing we do is to insert our polines. If you go to STI member, go to poline, pick this member and pick this member. Okay, your polines are here. The profile is 100 by 50 by 10. If you want to change, you can just click here and make a change. Okay, you can pick any one you want to pick. So at this point, you can go to any shape. I want to go to Malaysia. I want to use a Z section. You can pick Z. You can see Z here. 100 by 100 by 6. You can say okay. 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 So you can make the adjustment that you want. Yeah. I've explained this in my previous video, so make sure you watch my previous videos. Okay. So you can now put your gifts. STI member, go to gifts, select this and select. We have an entrance door here, so let's do this. Okay, and let's select this and this. So in this case, where we have entrance door, we increase our bottom member offset to, let's say, 2,100. Okay, so this is what you have. So you can have an entrance door here. Then select this and this, and here it continue back to 200. Say okay. Okay, so this is what you have. Then we also have here to here. Okay. Alright. So the next thing we do now is to put our claddings and put our loads. So we go to STI member, pick your cladding, and select your polines, and your claddings will be applied. These are your claddings. Just click OK. It will be applied just like this. Okay. So next is to assign our load. Okay. Select on the cladding, right click and say edit loads. So you say load cases must be defined. Okay. Would you like to continue? Say yes. So you define your load cases, loading generator. So create different combination for STI. If you want to consider wing load, you can go to horizontal combinations. Okay. And I can say okay. Okay. So now the dialog box has come to apply your load. G is your dead load, and Q is your live load. So we're going to use full uniform area loads. Okay, click here, and then the magnitude of the load, you use 0.25. Okay, or let's say 0.2. 0.2. Okay, this is the weight of the roofing sheets, the weight of the roofing material that are coming. Okay, so you highlight all, and it's being inserted just like this. So you go back here, pick your live load, and also maintain your live load 0.15 and make it smaller. Okay, then come here, make a cross, and then this is also applied. Okay, so you will say okay, and your loads have been applied successfully, just like this. Okay, so now you can run your analysis. Go to your building analysis. Okay, so now in analysis you can go to building, check if there's any error, any overlapping or axis overlapping, you can start. Okay, no error as you can see. You can close this, you can run your analysis. So we have columns, select columns, and we also have still our analysis. Okay, wait for analysis to continue. Okay, if you like what you are seeing, kindly give us a subscribe and a like. Okay, give it time. Give it time. Okay. Okay, your analysis has been completed. You click OK. See here, it has now changed to matte. You can close this. Okay, now if you want to check whether your members passed or they failed, okay, you go to design, go check your still columns, see all passed, and utilization ratio is this. Okay, or you can display your design status. You go to display, so you come to display visual interrogation, go to your design status. Okay, you can see this has all passed. Okay, it's only your pole lines, that fade, pole lines fade. Okay, so let's see why the pole line fade. It's pole lines fade. Okay, let's have properties. So let's go to design, pole lines. Okay, pole lines fade. Why? Okay, to deflection. Okay, let's have a change. Let's double click on it. Okay, you can check another. You can check. Okay. Oh, here is okay. Just a slenderness. This one you can. If you don't want, you can overlook. You can just close this. Close this. Okay. So okay, or what you can do here is either you can remove this and use a bigger section of your polyline. We increase the thickness of your polyline. This thickness, increase it from here to here. Increase it was 1.6. We increase it to 2. Okay, or 2.6. Okay, then you run your analysis, or you delete this and put a bigger section and rerun the analysis all through. Okay, so that is just what you do. Alright, so for the sake of time, I will be ending this part of the video. We'll end it here. So in our next lecture, I will export this to prota C, where we will do all our connections and get all our detailed drawings. Thank you, and make sure you watch the second part.